Start up.
Alright, here we go. Damn, he ran right into that trap.
Yeah.
Alright, here's another podcast with Mr. 240SX and Reap for Keep.
Carpool Two.
That's the official name of the podcast now. How the hell did we even come up
I don't even know.
Carpool 2?
Topic for another day.
Yeah. Too bad the person who had the idea is not even here, huh?
Who's that? What?
Matt. I remember we were talking about just using our fucking user names. And fucking we just kept calling each other by our real names and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that kind of format works.
Let's use like a nickname or something, but
Nah, I think that's too much.
I just like shortened versions of names. Like Reap, and then MC, and 240.
Yeah, but I think eventually, you know.
I mean, we all know each other.
Yeah. Well, it's not gonna be like, you know, people's not gonna know our names if they listen to the podcast. Because
I know their names. You know what's funny? We don't even have Mo names.
Yeah, that's the sad thing. Oh shit!
It's all like American, like and like, like freaking like Hebrew names and stuff. It's like Elijah, Andrew, Matt.
Keeps it real.
Alright, so wait. Okay.
Ah, this one's going pretty good. Damn, man, he flew way too far. Oh, he got out.
Might be able to cut his tail off. His tail's pretty easy to cut off.
Yeah, I'm just trying to kill him.
Did you get God of War yet?
Nah, did you?
I might wait for it to go on sale. I mean, I do want to buy it, but $60, man. I mean, I wouldn't mind paying the $60, but it's,
Yeah. I'm pretty
there's
cheap
other
too,
stuff.
don't worry.
Like, there's a bunch of other games I want to, like, I've had that I want to play, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Well, what's a
like I just got done. Huh?
what's a
Yeah.
game that you're anticipating though, like that you want to play?
That hasn't come out yet, or I want to play?
I guess
Oh, I mean,
yeah, I
Oh,
don't know.
like-
Doesn't really matter.
okay, so I got done with that Horizon. I just got done with that Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh shit,
And that was a
bro.
pretty good game. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not a bad
I heard
game.
that was-
Like, if it's on sale, you should try to pick it up. It's
Yeah, I heard it was
it's
a pretty good game.
pretty much the same like as God of War with like RPG elements and stuff and leveling up, you know. It's like Aloy is her main weapon is a bow, so it's a really, if you like really into range combat and bows, it's a really good game. You'll definitely like it. It has like a lot of sneaking. You can like sneak around and like you're basically like hunting. So it's basically like kind of like Monster Hunter. You pick up supplies and like throughout the world to make your arrows and stuff and potions and stuff.
Oh, so it's a more open world then?
Yeah, yep. Open world, like, yeah, and then like, there's a story to it too, and then, but it's like, you can buy your items, but it's just probably better to make your own.
Craft it and shit.
Yeah, and they make it really easy to craft it. All you gotta do is just like hold a button and then just like choose what you want, and then just like it'll just make it automatically and stuff. So.
Hmm. Yeah, that sounds pretty
Story's
interesting.
really good. Story's really good actually. Not bad.
You know what I
just
kind of
got done with
noticed though?
that.
You know what kind of noticed though of like the newer games? I feel like there's more of an emphasis on making it like more like sandboxy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make it more open
Yeah, a lot
world.
of more open world sandbox games. Yeah.
Is that
I mean,
you think that's just you think that's just because people are too lazy to you know
no, I think it's
think
just
of a
that's
proper
just a trend.
storyline?
That's just a trend nowadays. Because I mean, even if you look at it now, it's like a lot of games are just like multiplayer, like online multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's not really that many like single player games besides. I mean, the ones that are there, they're good, But it's like nobody really like plays with story all that much anymore.
Yeah,
I mean,
I haven't
yeah,
seen a game where like they're like, oh man, the storyline is so amazing. You know, it's more like, damn, this
yeah,
graphics is pretty crazy, or like there's a specific game mode where it's pretty fun. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, like I don't know about now, but it's probably dying down. But well, probably not. But it's like you look at freaking like Fortnite or PUBG, like multiplayer and stuff. That's what a lot of people are going for now. Like
That's a phase though,
all the,
man. I feel
all
like
the esports phase and stuff. It's like you know, like nobody really wants to play. Like, cause like the single player games is ones with the stories. Like most people just like they buy it, they play it, they beat it, and then that's it. There's no like replay for them, you know. So it's like, well, then what's the point of making it? But dude, like I said, man, I want to try God of War, but then I just bought that Persona 5. So I was like, I'm trying that out first too. Like,
what game did you buy?
Persona. It's like
Yeah.
a Japanese RPG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's been so long since I played like a Japanese RPG. So I
Is
was
it
like, it's on sale. It's like $26. I was
is
like,
it
okay.
pretty good then?
I haven't tried it yet. I
Or I
just
mean,
got
like,
down. It just
is
got
it supposed to be pretty
downloaded.
good?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, a lot of people say it's like one of the best RPGs that came out last year. It
Huh.
was like anime style. It's like an anime style, and then like you're like a high school student, and during the day you're a student, and then during the night you're like you like banish like evil spirits and
Demons,
stuff from people.
like the generic
Yeah,
kind of Japanese
yeah,
storyline.
pretty
Why
much.
why do you
Huh?
think it's because, or why do you think uh, like all the best RPGs come out from Japan?
I mean,
Or is that you think
it's
that's just
most,
you think that's just a like a general like fucking assumption?
it's a general, just because like, frick man, RPGs basically did come. Well, I don't know if it came, but like they definitely like popularized it. Like freaking, there's so many franchises like Final Fantasy, and then you got freaking like Star Ocean, and you know. I mean, they got most of them are pretty good. There's also like a lot of the Western RPGs that are pretty good too.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
freaking,
like
yeah.
I don't know. It seems like a lot of Western RPGs are more sandbox games now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Japanese RPGs, though a lot of people don't like it because oh, it's funny I even put a Pitfall trailer and I didn't fucking use work. That was stupid of me.
Yeah, it's probably because you're
But
trying
yeah,
to
I mean,
talk at the same time.
yeah. But like Japanese RPGs, they have so many like freaking like systems that you have to learn before you even like get good at actually playing the game. Western
Yeah.
RPGs, you only have like 2 or 3 systems, and then once you learn it, then you just go ahead and keep playing, like continue with the story. So I
Yeah,
think
it's
that's why
actually.
like Dark Souls is like so good. There's like a combination of Japanese and like Western RPG. Cause like simple to get into, but then like there's a lot of stuff you have to learn to actually get good at it.
Ah, got that mount.
Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to Persona 5.
Trying to what?
Oh yeah, I'm playing Persona 5. Yeah, that's gonna be a long game though. That's why I didn't really want to buy it, because I was like,
He's
I'm gonna have
coming
time
down.
to actually play it, you know? Alright.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know how you find the time to play games and shit, dude. You got a lot of shit you do.
Only get to play like right now, dude. Only get like what? If I'm lucky, 3 hours. Weekends I don't even like get a chance to play because stuff that I want to do.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the Monster Hunter is like good for now because I just do a couple hunts of monsters and stuff, and it won't even take that long, you know. The most it'll take is like 1 hour, you know, and we get like freaking 2 or 3 of them done in 1 hour.
Yeah, you don't need to play that long.
Yeah.
So what were your topics? What'd you come here to talk about? Other than games.
Who would win between Godzilla and King Kong?
Ah, come on, man.
Dude, who would you think?
Dude, King Kong is small as hell compared to Godzilla. How the hell would he...
he's not.
Unless it's the King Kong with a jetpack from the Netflix show.
Hell yeah.
If it's that King Kong.
Yeah. Mecha King Kong, man.
Well, isn't there going to be a movie like
Yeah.
that?
They're like a crossover between like all the monsters that Godzilla's fought, Godzilla and like King Kong and stuff.
Yeah, because the guy that made Godzilla, didn't he make that King Kong movie too? Oh shit.
I think so, did he? I know the King Kong movie, like they had a cameo with Godzilla at the end.
Or I might just be...
Like they're trying to do like, oh yeah.
I might just be talking shit, but I don't know. I thought, yeah, right? Because they're talking about all the kaijus and shit.
Kaijus, yeah, yep. It's like, just their world first. And like, at the end they show like Godzilla and like Mothra and like freaking all the other monsters. It's just like, alright. But basically like The Rock already made the movie, Rampage.
Yeah. That's like Godzilla 5.
They're trying to make like an Avengers, like Monster Avengers.
The Monster Avengers.
Dude, that'd be so weird, dude.
Then you get Mothra.
That'd be awesome too, though, man. Dude. You see King Kong and like Godzilla team up to fight like Mecha Godzilla and Ghidorah or whatever. It's like, like yeah.
They got who's that one? Who's that big ass? Is this just a dude? He just turns really big. Is that Jay Jaguar?
I don't know. Jay Jaguar?
Or Ultraman?
I think it's Ultraman, or at least like Kamen. No, it's not Kamen Rider. Yeah, Ultraman, the guy that's red and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be pretty badass, man.
That would be.
Yeah. Yeah, this dude is kind of fucking me up here.
Oh, that's right. We got these dudes right here helping us out. Come on, man. Oh, dang.
Oh, you know what? Wanted to get your... Oh,
Alright,
nice,
yeah.
nice mount. You know what I want to get your
Yep.
opinion about? Have you heard of QAnon?
What the heck is that?
It's like some anonymous poster who posts... Originally, they posted shit like on 4chan. You know 4chan, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they posted shit on 4chan, like some random posts where it's just like... It's like really vague, like, words and shit. that this
Yeah.
person puts together. But then apparently this person's like an insider in the White House, and like this person's like explaining the situation of the world right now, and why Trump is like doing all the shit that he's doing.
Yeah.
And apparently a lot of the things that the like from the post that guy or that person
Yeah.
they've like become true, you know what I mean? They've come to pass and shit.
Yeah.
So then yeah, and then there's this big thing about some people on the 4chan site, like I
Yeah.
don't know, they were other CIA people or some other people in the federal government, and they infiltrated that person. So then that person started posting on another whatever, another forum site. I think that person's posting on
Yeah.
8chan now. But yeah, apparently it's pretty
Everything he
real.
says is coming true.
Yeah, there's a lot of posts though. I was looking at some posts too. It's pretty
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty vague, but then like
Yeah.
it's really showing you like how things are connecting if you think about it. Because one specifically I was looking at, it was talking about,
Yeah.
you know, like why Trump went to go visit North Korea,
Yeah.
and then there's like blah blah blah. Um, why did Google? No, it's it's not necessarily that this person is telling you what's happening. It's more like this
Yeah.
person is saying look into it. So then like a
Yeah.
lot of the things that this person is posting up, it's more like questions to the person that's reading it.
Oh.
So it's
Yeah.
like, you know, why it's like why did you think Trump visited North Korea, and why did you think Google went afterwards to visit North Korea? Who is the co-owner of Google? And then what's
You know.
no, it's kind of leading you in a specific
Yeah.
direction. I was like, damn, dude,
Yeah.
dude, I didn't know
I think
the co-founder of Google, one of the
Yeah.
co-founders of Google is a dude born in he's from Soviet Russia.
Oh.
Like, yeah. And then
I think.
yeah,
Anyway.
apparently they're like setting like it's like a apparently right now it's like a power grab or something, I guess.
Oh really?
Because from all the shit that I've been seeing, it seems like it's kind of like um damn, I forgot. I think it was
Yeah.
Joe Biden maybe, but he was like setting up
Yeah.
deals with China in a subliminal way, because you know his son owns one of his companies, and then his son was working the Chinese, and it's just like this elaborate shit where you gotta look into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just way too much shit for me to explain to you. Cause yeah, it was pretty interesting though, and that's just from one post from that QAnon guy. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, this is pretty
You
crazy.
know, the thing is, like, freaking people make so much like gives Trump like a bunch of crap, and it's like, yeah, of course he like does some stupid stuff, but I don't know,
Mm.
it's weird because like,
Oh yeah, I agree with you, man. I definitely agree with you. I feel
I
like,
mean, I don't know how to say it. It's like, so I don't know, it's weird because of course he posts on Twitter and stuff, all this stuff, so he makes a lot of things public, so it's like people don't know how to respond to all these things because previous presidents would never even use Twitter to actually like talk to, you know, people, to like citizens, you know, and stuff. They would use like the old-fashioned like TV, like cameras and stuff to make their announcements and stuff. I don't know. It's
yeah, I definitely agree that you know, Trump. Well, I think he's using it like how a normal person would use it, but it's
yeah. I
more.
mean,
I don't think that he's necessarily Trump is doing anything like he's just got this super elaborate plan where he's like planning everything out. You know, I think he's just kind of playing it by ear, but then
yeah,
it's fucking working out because his approach is so different to like how things are supposed to be, that everybody else has to think about, like they have to reevaluate their own process. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
I think with North Korea, you know, I think Trump, Trump went to visit North Korea.
Yeah.
Um, I
Well, not
thought
him direct.
maybe the North Korean dude was like, damn, this guy's crazier than me. I think I gotta find me some allies, you know what I mean? So then, it kind of forced this guy to go talk to the South Korean dude, the whatever the South Korean president, and if I can
Yeah.
they have a truce and shit. You know, I mean, I could be wrong.
I
Maybe
mean,
Trump's planning all that
thing
shit the
is,
whole time, but
they already have allies, though. It's like,
yeah,
that would be China and basically Russia. It's like, you know, it's, I don't know. I mean, they say North Korea said it wasn't because of the sanctions and stuff. It's like, I mean, you could say that, but it's like, the way I saw it, like, when I really thought about it was, the sanctions definitely like, hurt them, and then he saw, like, how bad his country was, like, really in shape. Because, like, I mean, they're already in pretty bad shape, but then, like, without those, like, sanctions, like, with those sanctions on there, like, even, like, the freaking, like, the higher classes couldn't even survive, you
from
know?
China, you're talking about?
Yeah. Well, not from, like, North Korea and stuff. Oh, yeah, the sanctions from China, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
dude, I think if you look at it, if you wanna be like, oh yeah, Trump set all this up, dude, I thought that uh, play where Trump increased uh, tariffs for importing steel, so
yeah,
they had to keep it in source. I thought that was
yeah,
pretty smart, dude. It wasn't popular opinion either, because people are like, why would you do that? You're just gonna increase the overall price of products for our
yeah,
country. But if you think about it, man, it kind of forced China to reevaluate where they're putting all their resources, because
yeah.
they could get shit cheap. I mean,
Oh,
they could sell all their products cheap. You know what I mean? So they can get rid of all their
yeah,
products. But
yeah,
then with U.S. doing that, it kind of made China reevaluate. Like, oh man, maybe we have to set limits and fucking check people. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Check our own people.
yeah.
So I think that played a big part in. I'm not. Was that before like the uh, the what China did to North Korea? Was that before that, or was that after the increase on steel?
Sanctions?
Yeah, yeah.
The sanctions? I think the sanctions were before
Oh,
the
okay.
tariffs. Because, if I remember the story, the way the time, like, the chain of events was, like, North Korea was, like, threatening to fire nuclear weapons. They were firing nuclear weapons in the ocean and stuff, and, like, testing and all that. And then, like the UN and, like, or Trump, and, like, they were, like, pressuring China to put sanctions on North Korea so they could, like, to prevent, like, to, like, export goods to North Korea, like coal and, like, or at least, like restrict coal and, like, money and stuff going
Mm.
through there. And I think it kind of poked North Korea a bit, like, made them, like, they didn't have it made them run out of resources and stuff. And I think Kim Jong Un was like, he realized, like, how bad North Korea, how bad of a state it was in. When even the higher classes couldn't even, like, you know, do
Yeah.
anything. You know,
Yeah.
I think,
Definitely.
and I mean, like, even the terrorists. There's, like, I think he already, like they're already, like, they're already negotiating, like, or at least, like, reevaluating, like, thinking about, like, this whole the trade deal thing. I guess the thing is, I think a lot of people, when they announce something, a lot of people, like, I mean, I don't blame them, but then they have a knee-jerk reaction and think long-term and stuff. And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't think it's gonna, like, unless it actually lasts, and, like, you feel the effects of it, like,
Hey, I
then
posted
yeah,
up a triple threat though. My
yeah,
bad.
yeah. Oh, that's
But
alright, I saw it.
but yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. But I feel like there's probably a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that we're not even aware of. Because remember that
Yeah,
that one time when was it was it Kim Jong Un's brother that got killed, right?
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was basically like a straight up murder attempt, and and it
Pretty
worked
much.
and shit.
Yeah.
So he died, right? Right afterwards, right? Because of that.
Yeah. Dude, he died like
Yeah.
right like 20 minutes
Shit.
after like they put the poison or the toxin on his face or whatever.
Shit, that's crazy, dude. So
Yeah.
maybe that
The
was
thing is, I wonder what happened to those two ladies that like they used to put the nerve toxin on them.
right. They never just yeah, did nothing
They
ever
never,
happen.
they
Like
never,
nobody said anything.
they never, yeah, they never said anything or anything like further. Like they were arraigned and like they were like charged, but then I don't know, maybe some did happen and just didn't keep up, but I haven't heard anything of what happened to them. So it's like, hey, you know. I mean, like, and obviously, of course, since Kim Jong Un's doing all that stuff, it doesn't mean like you forget all the stuff he's done. You know, it's like you can't, you know, you can't really like forget it with all this horrible stuff that he's done.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
but at the same time, they're like, of course, he's done his like bad stuff, and then but you can't blame him for what his like father and his grandfather done. You know, it's like,
Well,
I
I
mean, if
feel
he wants to change, like people change. If he wants to change it, yeah, you know. But yeah, so
well, wasn't his grandfather a beloved figure in North Korea though? Because didn't he like basically lead the North Koreans into, fucking, the best fucking view, the best kind
it's
of society that a communist
yeah,
country could be, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I think yeah. I mean, I don't really know. I haven't done research on that too much, but like I can see that, you know, because that was basically the end of the North Korean War, like or like the Korean War, you know. It's like, of course, like people are gonna see that because, you know, like anytime like a leader like leads out of a country out of war, they're probably gonna see them as like, you know, a great person, I guess, but depending on what they did, but I don't know. I can see that. I gotta read up on that more.
Yeah, I was trying to find out what happened to those two assassins.
Oh, real? Oh.
Dude, they probably got the fucking shit beat out of them and then they got killed. You know what I'm saying? Cause there ain't no way they survived. Too much, too much baggage involved with that, man. If the Chinese didn't kill them, I'm pretty sure that the North Koreans killed them. You know?
Yeah, I mean, like, weird because freaking. Well, I mean, it's weird because it happened in China. It's like, and China's one of your allies, and it's like, did you actually try to do an assassination in your like allies, like in your friend's home? You know, like it's like weird.
Well, I feel like it's more. It's not. I feel like they're allies, but they're not like friends. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
I think North Korea is just dependent upon China
yeah.
for resources.
But even then, like when you're dependent on them, like I don't know, man, that's weird.
I feel like
Like
it's more
especially
like
when
a
they're
U.S.
leading
Puerto
groups.
Rico
Yeah, yeah,
kind of situation there, or a U.S. Cuba kind of situation.
yeah. I don't
It's
know.
just
Yeah, yeah. I gotta read up on what happened to those two assassins. So, do you think they actually like knew what they're doing, or they were used?
well, dude. Um, there's not gonna be two random chicks that are gonna go fucking poison the one specific dude. You know what I mean? It's not like
I mean,
there's
like
just chicks
the
waiting
North
around
Koreans like actually used
with
them,
fucking poison
like
in their
for certain
pockets and
guns.
shit.
I don't. Yeah, yeah.
You know, I don't. I think it was.
Yeah.
I mean, if that guy died from poison, then it's pretty obvious that it was an assassination attempt.
Yeah. Well, then what do you think about that? What well, I guess like allegedly what's like Russia tried to do. One of their old spies. You hear
Oh
about that, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. The guy they
Like,
poisoned him with radioactive, uh, freaking
yeah, I guess it was
substances, right?
radioactive. It was like a nerve toxin too. Like him and his daughter. And he was like the guy was like an old Russian spy. You know.
Oh. Well, I thought he was.
Like,
That's what he was. An old Russian spy. I
yeah,
thought
he
he
was
was
like
like a.
retired. Yeah, he was like a retired spy.
Hmm. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? The thing that like more surprised about is that it didn't get that much attention on the news. You know.
Oh, it did get attention.
Well, not
Like
too
it just
much, but
happened
you know
like
what I mean?
last month. Yeah, not too much, but
Like
then
it
not
just happened.
international.
It's not
Yeah.
like fucking, you know, when we have like a shooting, like fucking, you know, when
Yeah.
that place in
Oh yeah,
Florida or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah, yeah.
dude, that was in
I
the
think it's
news for
because
like a month or two.
it happened in the UK. I mean, if you weren't like keeping up with that, and I think it's just because of the fact that they survived. I think if they died, then
Oh,
it was
he
definitely
survived?
yeah.
Oh shit!
They survived.
I thought he died.
Barely though. No, he didn't die.
Is is this the one
Like
um, where he
yeah,
basically like they basically knew that it was like a attempt by the Russians to kill this person because they looked at
yeah. I mean,
the
well, I
radioactive
mean,
signatures of people, and then only one specific person had that
yeah. Well,
specific
I mean,
chemical on
I
them.
think because the nerve toxin, yeah, it originated from like Russia or whatever, or the Soviet Union,
But then
and so
it was like a radioactive thing though, right? Like,
I don't know if it
wasn't
was
it?
radioactive or not. They said it
Okay.
was like a nerve toxin. So it's like, and there's like a Russian scientist, well, this former Russian scientist, he was talking about how there's no way that like any country would be able to get this to. Well, I mean, like it originated from Soviet like
It's like a
Russia
hard
or
to
something.
acquire substance,
Yeah,
basically.
that's where it originated from. You know, so
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's pretty
yeah,
obvious enough.
yeah, yeah. The daughter and the spy survived. I don't know. I think the guy woke up, but then he was still in like a coma when the daughter woke up.
Damn, that's crazy, dude. So how did it
Yeah.
happen? Like, do they
They were
know?
like in a park bench, and then like I guess something happened, like, and then they just fell went unconscious, and then I think there was this British officer that came to check up on them, and he got affected by it too. And, well, he survived too, but then like he still got. So,
But how did they get infected? Was it because it was on something, or it
yeah,
was
it's probably on something.
like an airborne thing, or?
I don't know. I don't think it was airborne. I don't know if it was airborne or not. But then probably through contact or something.
Yo, I heard some crazy
Yeah.
shit the other day. I forgot where it was at. I think it might have been like
Yeah.
I forgot where it was at, but it was like a small island somewhere. Or it was not.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a small island, but I think it's like a kind of it's secluded from other large bodies of land. But it was basically like there was like a super high number of Black Plague cases. You know what I mean? You remember the Black
Oh,
Plague,
really?
right?
Yeah.
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 But the thing about it this time was that it was airborne.
Oh, they.
Yeah. So eventually,
I mean, the Black Plague is like, what is it? It's just like unsanitary. I forgot what it's called. The Black Plague was just a name for it, but then it was it was a common. It can be cured nowadays, but then like
Oh yeah, you can cure it, but you have to,
Yeah.
like, if you have it, you need to go to the hospital right away.
Yeah, you need
And I
diagnosis.
mean, you
Yeah,
could die pretty damn fast though, man. That shit's
yeah. You
no
can.
joke.
I think it's
It's like, isn't it like a? It's a virus for sure, but it's just like a virus that eats away your flesh or some shit like that. I don't know. I guess.
yeah. I think it's like I forgot what the disease is called or the infection is called, whatever. Like the technical term.
All right.
Yeah. I think it's caused by unsanitary, being unsanitary and stuff, and like, because obviously it was carried by rats.
All right. So right
And
here it
like
says the
transmitted over.
bacterium Yersinia pestis, which results in several forms of plague, is believed to have been the cause. The plague created the bacteria started raising dry. It was likely carried by Oriental rat fleas living on the black rats that were regular passengers. Chronology. So Yersinia pestis is in zootic populations. So basically, it's just a bacteria. Looks like.
The name of it.
I bet you we're getting this shit all wrong.
I don't know.
Let's see. Ooh, yeah. It's like it just eats away at your flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's just a bacteria.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Caused by
alright, yeah. Yeah, it's just unsanitary, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Damn.
And of course, back then, like, who would even like, how would you even like be sanitary and stuff? Like,
Dude, they were shitting in the streets, man.
yeah, throwing their feces and stuff in the streets and all that
Oh,
stuff,
yeah. Horse carcasses everywhere.
Yeah.
Must have been a life.
Hey, at least you got to be a knight. Or it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine like it would suck to be a knight back then. Right?
You're talking about. You ever seen those Hollywood movies?
Dude, Hollywood makes everything look good. They should make a movie about being a homeless person. I bet you they make a tight ass movie.
It did. It's called, was it The Pursuit of Happiness?
He became a millionaire.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very believable. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, man.
So yeah, you wanna.
What?
Oh no. Talking about all the fertilizing stuff.
Oh yeah. What do I want to do?
You want to use the ones that you want to use, and then you want to make sure after every quest, or like after every couple of quests, use soft soil just to increase the duration of the effects. Instead of having to do each one individually, you know. Soft soil just increases the duration for everything that you have currently.
Oh,
So say if
okay.
you have like summoner jelly and like growth or like something else, you know. Soft soil will increase both of them instead of having to do like summoner jelly and then do a quest and then do the other one again.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I never used soft soil.
Yeah,
Too
that
expensive.
I mean it costs a lot, but then depending on what you use, it's generally cheaper, I guess. It increases it by like +3, +4.
Yeah.
And it can't go over, and it can't go over 9.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know that. So what's up? You want to run something else? You said you wanted to run some what? Some bounties?
Hey, if you want to do the roundabout and stuff, do that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just post up. I'll join you. Yo, you been keeping up with basketball lately?
Yeah, I've been keeping up a little bit with playoffs and stuff. Do
Dude,
LeBron James,
hell yeah,
MJ,
man.
Michael Jordan, who?
The Raptors, dude, man, I feel sorry for them.
I don't know. I feel sorry for who's gonna have to play LeBron James.
Hey, is he looking pretty good though, man? I haven't been watching him
Dude, he's
play.
averaging like 40 plus points, dude, every game.
Well, because man, in the Pacers series, man, he was getting destroyed, but I guess they came through. I was like, damn, that was a close one. I thought they were just gonna
That's
get
because I
wrecked
think
by the
he's the only one
Raptors.
that was really doing work. Well, the Raptors, like, dude, he always beats the Raptors.
Yeah, that's true though.
He does, man.
He fucking owns them all the time, man. That's sad though, man. Cause the Raptors are the number
You
one
should,
seed, right, in their
you
conference.
should make Fade take a shot for that.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
good.
they were the number one seed.
Yeah, man, that sucks.
Dude,
That
that's
sucks for them,
crazy.
man. That is his team. I think it's just because Faye doesn't have a team though. Cause who the hell picks the Raptors, man?
Yeah. Yeah, LeBron James been averaging like 40 plus points every game.
That's
Yeah,
pretty good, man.
so I think him and Kevin Love like combined for like 70 points like the other night.
Shit,
He had like 30. Yeah.
Kevin Love does need to step up, man.
Yes. I don't think because I don't think because like they're playing the way he's good at playing ball, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Kevin Love is more of like a dude where he just passing the ball and shit and he'll shoot.
Yeah.
You know, give him the ball instead of paint, let him just do a little, I don't know, what is it the white guys do, a little sky hook? Is that what? No, they don't even do that anymore, do they? Dude, I haven't seen a sky hook in a long ass time.
Finger roll.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. I think Kevin Love is more he likes to the defensive rebound. So he likes his double doubles.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, sure, yeah, I can sort it out.
Does he still dominate the backboard, or he's kind of like?
Yeah, I think he still dominates pretty good.
I don't know. Did you post up yet?
Yeah, I'm just trying to look for a level 8 quest that we can.
Oh yeah, yeah, I totally forgot about that. I think the level 8 ones are only the Elder Dragons, right?
Yeah. We'll just do this. Yeah. This tempered one. So.
Tempered ones. I don't think there is a. Oh, talking about Radobon.
Yeah. Let's do battle bomb. Do it 4 times. Capture quest. So we can faint 5 times. Then 50 minutes. Not bad.
Yeah. Man, I need that affinity booster.
Oh yeah, dude, it's like a quest line you gotta do. Like, you gotta go to the airship, talk to the lady on the airship, and then you go back to their talk to the dude and stuff. Like a lot going back and forth.
Hmm.
I gotta look it up. Tell you. Otherwise, yeah, I posted it up.
Yeah, I'll probably get there eventually.
Yeah, I mean you can get it now. if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm sure I could, but I don't think I really
Yeah.
need it. Just for my bow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully LeBron. Do you think? Do you think LeBron could be considered the best basketball player of all time without getting as much rings as Jordan?
Yeah, because I mean, you look at LeBron, like, well, okay, so if he wins this year, then yes, because
I don't think he's gonna win
He
this year, though,
didn't even
man.
have any real. Yeah, I mean, if he does, and I mean, if he does, then yes, should be. But then, if he doesn't, then he still should be considered. Because if you look at Michael Jordan had help too, man. Like I don't know about his
Yeah,
first
yeah, he
three
did.
championships, but his last three, he had Scottie Pippen and Rodman. Like
Didn't he have Horace Grant too? Or wasn't it Horace Grant?
I wouldn't doubt it, but who does LeBron have? Heaven knows.
See, Kevin Love is a pretty good basketball player, though.
He is, he is. He's an all-star.
Yeah,
So,
dude. Horace Grant, man, he was a beast. He was a beast with
yeah.
the team.
But I mean, you're scoring 40 plus points every game, dude. It's like,
Yeah. Dude,
no.
their squad was pretty tight, though, man, the Bulls. Because Dennis Rodman, he's probably one of the best defensive players in that era, dude.
Yes.
Because he
One
was,
of the, like,
dude,
most
because
physical.
he was a big dude, and he was athletic, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he can D up any big dude, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he could get all the rebounds.
Good, dude.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think,
Scottie Pippen was like freaking like, he just did his job. He's just like,
yeah.
freaking,
Scottie Pippen
he
was
was a
like
smart player.
he was like a weak Jordan.
He was
That's
just
what
there
I
to make
thought.
Jordan.
Well, I mean, it's not that he's there to make Jordan look good. I think he could ball, man, but he's just not as good as Jordan. You know, Jordan just a little better at everything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Scottie Pippen, he was good. He was good on defense and offense, man. So
Yeah.
can't really hate on him.
Yeah.
I guess I should have used my bow.
Oh, man. Man, Baz will piece you too. Oh, I'll go to sleep.
Damn it, there he is, huh? Right on cue.
And I didn't even bring any down.
Yeah, I didn't even think to bring dung pods.
Yeah. They always fight Elder Dragons, so it's like no point bringing down out of it.
Well, at least he's leaving.
Yeah. Actually,
Dude, what kind of world do these guys live in that they would just go fucking fight monsters all the time? There must be like nothing to do, huh?
probably. Research, man.
They research plants.
Pretty much.
That's so much fun, man. Kill big monsters or research plants? I don't know. That's a tough decision. Damn. But yeah, man, going back to that China thing, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it makes sense, but the third largest mobile provider or service provider
Yeah.
is a Chinese company.
Yeah.
Huawei, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, but I heard basically it's
Yeah.
like it's, from what I've been hearing, it seems like there's a big like push
I think a lot of
against
people-
that company because
Oh, really?
the two larger providers they don't want to have
Yeah.
a serious contender against them. So I think the two largest ones are two U.S. based service provider companies. So probably like
I think because
AT&T or some
so
shit.
yeah, from what I heard is like if companies want to do business in China, you have to partner up with a Chinese company, you know.
Hmm.
So they can't just like begin their business like by themselves in China, you know. So it's like, I don't know what they have to like share with China, like the company secrets or anything like that, you know? So it's like they definitely have to partner with the Chinese company
Oh, Shaman
to
is dead.
start like doing business, you know? And I can see that as like a kind of a bad thing. It's like if a company wanted to do that, like why would they share this stuff with you? You know, they're gonna like steal stuff from you, or I don't know. Yeah, like you said, that Huawei or whatever. I think a lot of people don't realize that because you don't really hear about Chinese companies like doing that stuff, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think all companies are generally about themselves. There ain't no
Yeah,
company
of
that's
course. I mean,
doing shit for other people. Even fucking foundations, dude, man. The
yeah,
only reason, a lot of the reason why a lot of rich people have foundations is because they can put their money into a specific source and not have it be, like,
yeah,
tracked and shit, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, it's just corrupt, man. It's all
Well,
corrupt.
that's what it is, you know.
You believe in the Illuminati shit? Like,
Uh, you know,
one
I
world,
mean,
what do they call it? One world order? Like, that's the main
Or
goal.
I think I don't know. I kind of want to, because you look at freaking like there's like freaking world out there that we don't even know, like with the spies and stuff, right?
Hmm.
You think you would only see that stuff in like movies and TVs and stuff, but it's like that stuff actually exists, you know? Like CIA spies and like KGB and all that stuff. It's like you only think it's not real because you don't really even see it in real life, you know? But that's like all that
Yeah.
stuff, like you said, a lot of that stuff goes on behind the scenes. It's like that we don't even know about.
Yeah, I feel like for sure that shit is real. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah,
think the way that we see it on TV,
yeah,
it's like glamorized. You know what I mean? I think it's a lot worse than what people are thinking that it is. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh shit, he didn't even get stunned. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
'cause he's
Oh,
tempered.
oh yeah. He's tired, bro.
Shit, about time. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about like the actual like car chasing and all that stuff, but I think like the negotiations and stuff, it's like that goes on,
Yeah, I don't
like the
think the car
deals.
chases that. Dude, who the fuck? What kind of fucking spies are fucking getting into car chases? Like, if if you're a spy and you're getting a car chase, dude, you're probably a shitty ass spy, man. Let's be honest, man. Like, damn, you have no fucking subtlety. Like, you lack fucking the ability to be sneaky. Like, I don't know. I feel like if that's the case with like a spy, they're probably not a real spy. Or they're probably not a good spy. Shit.
That's tail off.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, totally. Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's like,
I think it's a lot worse. I think, man, this probably because espionage and spying on like other countries it's got to be a big thing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You just look at like WikiLeaks. You know what I mean? Like you see them
yeah,
posting up all the information, and that's just like the substance, like the basic shit. You know what I mean? Shit that
yeah,
they have access to. You know what I mean? Like only if we knew the real shit. But I feel like that's the thing that I don't know. I feel like that's the reason why a lot of the
we
problems.
have cash shit.
Oh shit, my bad. I've been trying to kill him. I feel like
Yeah,
that's like
yeah,
the big problem we have now because of like a lot of like basically all the conspiracy theories.
yeah,
Like they're just based upon our insecurity with not being able to trust the U.S. government because they have like we've raised. Oh fuck! I almost died right there. Like fucking we've.
Yeah.
You know we've proven that they haven't, like, they've lied. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, like it's just weird seeing like that there's a whole world, like other like side to that.
No, I don't think that's weird at all, man. There's a lot of shit in this world, man.
Yeah. This is we haven't been exposed to, you know.
So you think aliens are real then?
No, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean,
oh shit, I died.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. You pick up trank bombs, you got trank bombs, right? I forgot to pick them up.
I think I do. Yeah, I have trank bombs.
It should be some in the item box.
Yeah, let's go. I got.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't doubt it because there's like all these planets and galaxies and stuff. There's no way it's just us, you know.
Yeah, it's possible, definitely, man. I just feel like.
I mean, even if it's not advanced, you know, probably like bacteria or microbes and stuff, microorganisms and stuff, you know.
Yeah, my thing is just, what if we're the first of, the first advanced life form, and like all the shit that we see in the movies when people are like, aliens are exploring the galaxies, like that's us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're the ones that are supposed to be doing that.
I mean, that's us. Like we're smart enough to do that stuff. We have the potential to do that. Those things. I mean,
you think it would be a sad existence if we find out that we are the only intelligent life? Like we're the only place that life even started. You know what I mean? Not even not even like it started somewhere else and it died. Like it just never occurred anywhere else. You think that would be sad? It's like, damn. Like we're just fucking.
I don't think so.
Or you
Probably
feel like
disappointing.
you feel like that would make you special. Like you feel like we would be like children of God or something, or some shit like that. Oh, I forgot to grab some dung pods.
I mean, I don't know if it would be special, but it's like, oh damn, the other cases here anyway.
Yeah, that's why I forgot dung pods.
Oh,
yeah, I still not hurt.
Where's gone?
Yeah, what do you think? Do you think that'd be a tragic existence to know that you're the only life form in the entire existence of everything?
I don't think so, because I mean, if it would if it was like your only, if that was the only thing you're looking for, going for, you know. But I mean, if you're looking for other places to like actually sustain yourself and stuff.
Oh shit, we catch
Or
you?
like places to live. Yeah, I don't even have bombs.
I got stunned.
Oh, right there. Get it. Oh.
Is he even hurt though?
Yeah, he's gonna die now.
Oh shit, for real. Hold on.
He's got a skull on his head. Oh, he's sleeping?
Nice.
He got trapped.
Yeah, I got trapped.
He should be.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be disappointing if that was the only thing you were like searching for, you know. But like, if you're searching for like a place to go, like actually like create life, or like at least like to go, live, that'll be fine, I guess.